Hello. So today we are doing something very cool. I just finished editing a video, and while I was editing the video, I found this website. Well, I didn't actually find any of the websites, but a combination of them. So you're aware that whitehouse.gov is a thing, right? Let me just type it in really quick. Yeah, see? So it's Trump and it's Pence and it's a bunch of his coronavirus quarantine people. And here's a bill, and here's another picture of Trump, and here's a history of the White House. It's a very neat page. It's very neatly made. You have a bunch of stuff about the economy, national security, budget. You can scroll down and you can, learn about the White House. It's very exciting because it's up to date. But the fact is, the White House website hasn't always been this way. So we're gonna go all the way back to 2001, and we are going to see what the White House website was like back then, because I'm telling you, it was a shit show. So the first snapshot I have for you is from January 7th of 2001. And it's around like 7 p.m. I don't see why that should matter because they don't update this regularly, as you can tell. So this is from January 2001, about a year after Bush started his administration. And this is still a terrible .txt file that is talking about President Clinton's administration. And the funniest thing about this is the White House was one of the most popular sites back then. I'm not sure if the formatting is wrong because there surely must have been some images. I see places where they probably could have went. But it's so ugly and it's so outdated, and I love the comparison between then and now, so I guess we're gonna explore it. So there's a bunch of stuff about Clinton, and my favorite part of this entire website, White House for Kids. And this is about as bad as you can expect. Come on, click it. Come on. I don't want to edit this video. Click it. Oh, there we go. Hi, I'm Socks, and I'm Buddy. It doesn't even show an image, it just says it. There's no distinction between Socks and Buddy, they're just there. We live at the White House, and we will be your guides to the White House website. Someone clearly didn't take a grammar class, whoever wrote this. But keep in mind, this is in 2001. This was before I was even born. So, this is some crazy shit. Alright, where's the White House? Yeah, I want to know. Where's the White House? Is it in California? The White House is located at 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue in Washington, D.C., the capital of the United States. Oh my god, I didn't notice. A small summary. It doesn't even go into detail. It just says a bunch of stuff in Washington, D.C. I'm sure this could have been helpful somehow, and I can imagine a kid browsing this website all the way back then. But I don't get the distinction. The history of the White House. Oh boy. Did you know the White House was the biggest house in the United States until the Civil War? William Henry Harrison served the shortest term of any president. He served 32 days from March 4th to April 4th, 1841. He fell in with pneumonia shortly after his inauguration, never recovered. What do you mean he never recovered? He died. It just... The way this website simplifies stuff to like kids is insane. He died. Kids know what death is. Chances are they had to deal with it before. Stop just... It's the most powerful house in the world. You are literally commanding war administration. This is the site of the executive branch of the most powerful military and a military commander-in-chief in the entire world and probably in history. You could at least try to make it less appealing to kids. You don't need to simmer it down. Dying. It's so basic. Historic moments of the presidency. Now this is good. Picture of Abraham Lincoln. Yeah, somebody forgot to put that in. When John F. Kennedy was president from 1961 to 1963, he sent the first Americans into space. He also started the Peace Corps. Who needs that? President Lyndon Johnson signed the Civil Rights Act of 1964. As president, Richard Nixon opened relations with the People's Republic of China and traveled to the Soviet Union to sign an arms limitation agreement. What 4-year-old is gonna know what an arms limitation agreement is? I mean, let's be serious, probably like half of the American population isn't even aware of this geopolitical knowledge. It's not even complicated terminology, but this doesn't seem like any group of interesting facts. Theodore Roosevelt had been a cowboy in the Dakota Territory and loved the outdoors. Well, there's a lot more to Roosevelt than just that. Ronald Reagan started talks with the Soviet Union that led to the signing of the Intermediate Range Nuclear Forces Treaty in 1987. Oh, that's so cool. I bet that went really smoothly. This treaty reduced the number of nuclear missiles had by the United States and the Soviet Union. Wow, that was so easy. On September 12, 1994, and keep in mind, Bill Clinton designed this website. This was made by Bill Clinton's administration, by his own command. He manages this website. Well, at least he used to manage it. So it's like, it's so ridiculous reading this because he's bragging about himself. President Bill Clinton launched his National Service Program. Oh, you already read this. AmeriCorps, which provides opportunities. Cool. Bill Clinton, very cool. And he also facilitated negotiations between Israel and Jordan that helped end more than 40 years of hostilities between those two countries. God bless Bill Clinton. Thanks to Bill Clinton, we don't have a Israel-Palestine conflict anymore. He just stopped the entire war in the Middle East from happening by facilitating negotiations between Israel and Jordan. God bless him. This historic handshake between Jordan's King Hussein and Israel's Prime Minister Rabin gave the world new hope for... Oh my god. Okay. Let's go back. Kids in the White House. Oh yeah, sure. Let's have some kids. Picture of the Nixon. Let's look at the picture of the Nixon. We're gonna wait while that's loading. President Richard Nixon's children, Tricia and Julie, along with Julie's husband, David Eisenhower, enjoyed family dinners in the White... Really? They ate dinner in their house. Well, that's amazing. I didn't know that. I think the image is dead too. Yeah, page does not exist. So apparently we can't get a picture of the Nixon. I was hoping he would be a little bit like the Donald, but I guess the Nixon is just different than that. Inside the White House, a newsletter for kids. Welcome to Inside the White House, a newsletter designed to introduce you to some of the interesting people, places, and events in our nation's capital. Each issue of Inside the White House focuses on a particular aspect of life in the White House, from presidential pets to the people working behind the scenes. Well, okay, but isn't 90% of it people working behind the scenes? Like, that's what the White House is. Nobody cares about the pets. Nobody cares if there's a dog inside the White House and they're gonna ruffle around. I mean, sure, you can give, like, pictures of a cute dog and they're gonna be like, oh, the president has a cute dog, but what's that gonna do? Oh my god. What is this? When President Clinton took office in 1993, he made it clear that every young person who wrote to him would receive a response. As you can see, Clinton took his time very, very productively. He spent 90% of his time in the White House responding to people, and the other 10%, well. In addition, he made it a priority that his correspondence staff should develop publications to help kids and their teachers learn about the presidency and the White House. So I guess that's where we get all the history, social studies in 3rd and 4th grade. Oh my god. Thank you, Bill Clinton. You have truly made this greater for all of us. Pets in the White House. Let's see this. President Lyndon Johnson and his beloved Yuki liked to perform in the Oval Office. Yuki was found at a Texas gas station by Johnson's daughter Lucy. He was one of the president's favorite dogs. President Johnson also had 2 beagles, which he named him and her... Are you serious? Okay. Well, he's a war general. I'm not going to criticize him. He was based. Bill Clinton is the 42nd president of the United States. To find out more about Bill Clinton, okay, I want picture of Hillary. Hillary Rodham Clinton was born in Chicago, Illinois, on October 26, 1947. She and President Clinton have a daughter named Chelsea. As a young girl, Hillary participated in many activities, including Girl Scouts, swimming, tennis, ballet, softball, skating, and planting false evidence. She was an active member of student government and enjoyed taking debate classes where she learned the value of looking at issues from more than one point of view. Hillary considered many careers, including becoming an astronaut. Very cool. Eventually, she decided to become a lawyer. An early influence in Hillary's life was the minister of her church. I actually read all of this earlier. It's boring. She converted serving kitchen on the second floor into an informal family kitchen so that they could sit down together for meals, just as they had in... Yeah, well, you know, that kitchen has been converted back into being a servant kitchen. I'm pretty sure there was like a video of Obama, and he was eating with like 20 more people in there. It's no longer that personal. You know, people live inside your house. And best of all, I can write to the White House. You can send mail to the president, the vice president, the first lady, or Miss Score by using your computer. Whoa! Just click on one of the names below and then fill out a page. Hell yeah. Let's go. No, actually, I want to write to Clinton. No. Let's write to Clinton. Let's do it. Thank you for visiting our website. We hope you have done so with the help of a parent or... Yeah, totally. This form below allows you to write a message to the First Lady. She is very interested in what you have to say. Dear First Lady. Wait, does this actually work? This won't work, does it? Did it work? No, it didn't. I wonder if these numbers still work. Please use the forms designed just for you on the White House for Kids. Yeah. Thank you. White House tours. Yeah, let's get a tour of the White House. Public all tours counts. Oh no! Saturday, January 20th of 2001. All tours are canceled. I can't visit the White House in 2001. There are a bunch of other funny links in there, and I really want to explore them because it's so cool. All of this is just so ridiculous, but I love it. It's just fun to go through this because this is like a piece of history. I'm gonna leave a comment in the description. Finally, our first image. Jesus, this is like low quality. I'm pretty sure they sketched every single pixel on there. Stocking stuffer tidbits. Yeah. 500 pounds of sugar and 300 pounds of chocolate in the sweet creations throughout the holidays. Number of boys, 1,000. Monroe Plateau. In the state dining room. Welcome letter. Yeah, welcome letter. I want to read the welcome letter. The majestic beauty of the White House is evident every day of the year, but even more so when it comes to life with the spirit of the home. This is so wholesome. Can we get a wholesome? This is so wholesome. How wholesome is this, guys? It's so wholesome. Oh.